Hi friends, I'm Bob. Welcome to Adventures Found. Well, we have an adventure today. Well, this definitely isn't the type of adventure that I would prefer to be sharing with you today, but it's a task that needs handled, so here we go. Much rather have a fly rod in my hand or a backpack on my back. Carpenter bees. The carpenter bees are chewing on the cabin. This is an annual spring event that if you don't get a hand on these guys, they'll eat you out of home. They'll eat your home. So I don't think they really eat the wood, but they do drill like crazy. I'm going to show you how I battle the carpenter bees here at the cabin. And these logs of this cabin are prime attractants to carpenter bees. So let me show you how I keep the things at bay and I keep the cabin alive. Alright, so working on the battle of the carpenter bees here. It's a non-stop battle with these guys, keeping them at bay from drilling holes, laying their eggs. The sun, the warm temperatures, the sun shining on the log warms the logs up, and whoo, out and about they come. Got a little drink for them this morning, a little cocktail, and I'll show you what I mix here in this water. If you own a log home or some wood structure, I'm sure you're familiar with carpenter bees and the damage they do. All right, so we've applied the cocktail for these carpenter bees, and they're already buzzing around like crazy, saying to each other, man, I don't want any more of this wood. This stuff's contaminated, dude. Carpenter bee damage. These perfectly round little holes. Carpenter bees drill their holes in there, stack it full of larvae and such. And then once the larvae starts moving around in there, the woodpeckers hear them. So the woodpeckers lay in here, whack, 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 start digging out the larvae. So now look at your log. All right, have a look back here. There's a big one. Yep. So you're a little late putting your pesticide on, insecticide. That's your problem. You want to have that. So you see all these places under here are just ideal for carpenter bees to do their job. They like an underlying surface to drill their holes in. Then they go up and they go a couple feet. Like this thing goes up here and travels this way. This is all one tunnel. It goes clear over here. Then they pack it full of their larvae, and then they pack mud and stuff and insects. So when the larvae is comes out of its little deal, it just works its way through the mud insulation and eating the insects, the dead insects, as it goes that was left by their parents. Pretty cool system, but just as long as it's somewhere else other than here on my cabin. So that's that. Here we are on the north side of the cabin where it doesn't get a lot of direct sunlight. So the logs aren't near as warm. It's not near as attractive for the carpenter bees to build their nests over here. So we have nearly zero problem with the carpenter bees here on the cabin. But on the south side, this is the product I use. It's powder, mix it with a little bit of water, gallon or so, a couple scoops to a gallon of water, read the directions. Apply the stuff with safety in mind, wear gloves, a little mask, that kind of thing. That's my disclaimer, boom. So this is what I use. I've been using it for about 12, 15 years or so, and it's worked fine. The key is you gotta apply the stuff as soon as those carpenter bees start to move around. So as soon as those air temps hit 60, 70 degrees, and as soon as you see the activity, get your cocktail applied to your logs. Just mix it with some water and then just spray an even coat over the logs. You don't have to drown it till the stuff's dripping and dripping. Just give it a nice even coat of spray on the logs, and be sure to get under the little nooks and crannies, anywhere you have a ledge or an edge like that. Be sure you get a good coating under there, because that's where the carpenter bees are going to target. If you're a little late applying your spray and you do discover a carpenter bee hole, What you can do then is use a powder insecticide puffer application and puff just a little bit of powder insecticide inside there, and then seal the hole over with a clear caulking. That's it for me and my battle the Carpenter Bees. This is the second application I've put on, and I'll probably do it one more time. The Carpenter Bees are just totally disgusted with the cocktail that I'm applying on their snack. So they'll be done, dead, and moved. So that's it for me here. I'm going fishing. Good luck with your Carpenter Bee battle, and God bless you. And remember, every chance you get a kid outside.